Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is Women in Web3, a new initiative from Graphtonauts to promote women involved in crypto and Web3 space. Today, we have Anna from Citadel.One, a very active indexer in the Graph community. Anna is a senior community manager for Citadel.One. Welcome, Anna.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Thank you, Anna, for joining. Let's start with some question to know you better and to know better also Citadel.One.
Mhm.
So we focus, as said, in women in crypto. So because we want to know more about the women in the space. So because we know that traditionally in the IT world is a field that is predominantly, let's say, a male-dominated field. While it seems that in Web3 there are more and more women involved. Do you agree with this opinion? And why, in case, do you think Web3 is different from the classical IT world?
Yes, I agree that IT world was always considered a male-dominated field. However, now of decentralized internet, it seems to me that women becomes more involved in IT and in crypto as well. And I think this is because that free is associating with new era of technologies, freedom, culture. So women are feeling more comfortable and probably more confident in what they are doing. Um, Also, I think that this is because that free is quite expand and women have a huge variety to choose from. For example, I know some women focused on NFT collections and metaverse. Also, I would like to say about Citadel.One team. Uh, I think we have quite balanced team because half of our team are female and half are male. We even have three female developers and great business developer manager Rina. By the way, she's in Dubai crypto forum now. She's giving lectures, and also all the design that we have in Citadel.One are also doing by girls. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah, you are a lot of people also in Citadel.One is a big organization. No, you are,
It's a big. Yeah, we have. I think we have about 40 people.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
And I thought you are involved with several protocols, but specifically about the graph. How did you discover the graph and when did you get involved with the ecosystem?
Yes, as Citadel.One is one of the graph indexers, so my mission as a community manager is representing Citadel.One in graph communities, report complaints from users, and assisting on our service. So that's how I started to get involved in the ecosystem. Yeah, and I really like the idea of Web3 internet in general. So graph project seems really interesting personally for me. I like to attend community calls of graph as well, and yeah. Also, I have experience in working with networks. In my opinion, Graph has very pleasant and friendly community members, really friendly. Um, they're not really focused on price of the token. They are really the project itself, about the idea. So I really respect Graph community members.
Yeah, I totally second you. It's also, I joined, for example, 1 year ago approximately, and what I really notice about the different projects or ecosystem that is the community is really for the long term for the graph. So the majority of people see the real value of the project, the benefits for the long term. So price speculation is really limited. So yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with you. Yeah.
Hmm.
And so, what are the projects and activities in Citadel.One that you have on your roadmap for this year? Something that you can announce, something that you can disclose to the community?
Yeah, we have huge plans. And by the way, yes, this month were quite busy for us. We have integrated lots of networks. One is providing validating service, but at the same time, we integrated networks for staking and yeah. First of all, we are working to support Ethereum project and Cosmos networks. More ecosystems in plan. We also have Graph, Solana, and Polkadot. And I think that the main idea is Citadel.One is aiming to offer more cross-chain functionality. And the other main feature is extensions. Nowadays, crypto have to use multiple different wallets, websites, and seed phrases at the same time. And by integrating all of the most popular crypto apps in one place, Citadel.One is solving this fragmentation problem. So we are aiming to be this all-in-one program platform to so users can
Yeah,
become
easily. Yeah. No, I
yeah
understand. I mean, it is a problem, and you are right. Because, for example, also in my case, I'm staking coins in 10 different platforms, and it,
yeah
it's a lot
yeah
of work.
Yeah. And we have already integrated PancakeSwap, Uniswap, Osmosis, DEXs, and governance applications. Users can easily vote via Citadel.One. And also that free browser extension, MetaMask and Kepler, already available at our platform. So, to conclude, I think, in other words, we are aiming to create a super app, a one-stop solution for your crypto portfolio management.
Yeah, that is interesting because I think you have already an app, no, in the App Store also. Correct me if
Yeah,
I'm wrong. Yeah, okay, no, but mm,
yeah, but we are improving now our mobile application, but I think that now we are in progress of improving our mobile
yeah,
app as
yeah,
well.
because yeah, you lot of majority of users are also demanding, the mobile experience because we saw also, as you know, in Graph Pronouns, so we have also our let's portfolio app to manage your delegation. Of course, this is specifically only for the graph, and
Hmm.
so our focus was in improving the mobile experience and even mobile delegation because it's true that people wants to have more power in their hands rather than using a laptop at
Yeah,
least.
absolutely agree. Absolutely agree, and we are working on it. Yeah.
uh, Thank you for sharing this, Anna.
No problem.
Coming back to the graph, what would you like to see for the graph to accomplish in the near future?
For me, graph is associating with not only with progressive decentralization and indexing solution, but also as a new tool for I really like the idea that the development of Web3 developers will be able to interact with blockchain directly from a subgraph. So I see the graph as a critical layer to enable that data access and making dApps possible, and then also bring in a larger group of developers. So I really respect this idea of making data simply accessible, and I see graph as a huge foundation, huge point for developing such a great feature.
Yeah, thank you. So, and now coming back to your experience, what advice would you give to new people that wants to enter Web3 and especially women that want to enter into Web3? What kind of advices can you share?
Um, I know that sometimes IT and Web3 might seem a bit difficult and scary for women, but I think each person can find her own purpose in any sphere based on their talents and interests. So I mean, um, if you're interested in crypto, but at the same time some things are a bit difficult to understand for you, you can become a designer in crypto, for example, or a designer for Web3 dApps. I mean, if you create Web3 marketing or design, or if you are communicating, um, position could suits for you. So I think women can find themselves in crypto as well.
Yeah, yeah, true. Because there are so many opportunities also because it's also totally probably still the early days and a new field because
Yes,
now
yeah,
we are also transitioning from let's say a naive project to something substantial and is now is becoming a big industry. So yeah, there will be even more and more space for everyone.
yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah, yeah.
So now, okay, we go to some just quick and funny questions to conclude our meeting, our interview today. So,
Mm.
what's your favorite animal? You have something, I don't know, dog, cat, or something?
I used to love raccoons, but now my favorite uh, animal is panda. I like
Ah,
panda.
but you cannot have at home, I suppose, a panda there. I mean, it's
Yeah,
complicated.
yes, yes, yes. But I have a small toy panda.
Ah, that's funny. If you could have any superpower, what will be the superpower that you want to have?
Yeah, I think it might be a teleportation because I think it's great. Then you can move immediately from one place to another. Yeah.
Oh, that is interesting because we saw this answer already also in previous interviews. So I never thought about this teleportation, but actually it's something interesting and thinking also when we experienced the pandemic, no, and we could not
Yes,
travel. So it will be for sure very useful.
yes, yes, yes.
Instead, if you could have the chance to time travel to an era or specific moment in time, when and where will be this time
Yeah,
and
um,
place in case?
for sure. I love Italy. Yeah, Italy.
Any specific time travel, or I don't know, you would like to live in a specific age, I don't know, in the past, in the future, or
About age, it's quite difficult for me to decide, but about country, so Italy for sure. But probably middle ages.
and if you could rewind the time for example, like 10 years earlier, what will you tell to yourself? Anything that you will do different or
In the childhood, I was afraid of, and I think now um, I would say myself in the child don't be afraid of anything because it's useless.
yeah, very interesting, yes, observation for sure. So I suppose that the last question, I think you already answered. If you could live anywhere in the world, where it will be?
Yeah, Italy. Yes, yes.
Thank you, because
But sorry,
any specific city in Italy or any
uh,
region, or do I don't know, maybe where did you travel already? Or
I like Veneto, um, and this region where Rome is situated, Roma
uh,
and Veneto region.
okay, Veneto. So I will tell to we have our special technical leader Baghe that is from Venice. So in case you want to visit, you have our fellow graph pronouns that will be your local guide. So
I would love to. Great, thank you.
Anna, thanks so much for your time today, and good luck for your career in Web3 and also for all the projects that you are pursuing in Citadel.One. So we will follow Citadel.One, and yeah, thank you again for everything and for this nice interview.
Yeah, thank you for providing such an opportunity. Yes, thank you. Ciao.
Bye. Have a nice day. Ciao.
Bye.